is Nilily8 and welcome back to my long-term survival world. In today's episode, I want to focus my attention on this town I have here in front of my castle. Most specifically, this area right here where I am going to build 3 cute but still simple Minecraft houses. This little blob of dirt right here, if you couldn't tell, which let's be honest, you probably can't tell, it's just a blob of dirt. I have a skeleton and also somehow a zombie villager got trapped in here. He's not supposed to be in there, but the skeleton is there so that I can trap creepers in this boat right here, and eventually the creeper gets killed by the skeleton and I get music discs. But currently this blob of dirt is in my way, so I need to move the skeleton and also the zombie villager to a different location so that I can get rid of this and build the houses I want to build. Now that it's almost nighttime, I'm probably safe to take these guys out of their little enclosure and start moving them to this temporary stone building I have. I'm definitely going to move these guys somewhere else in the future. The little stone cube is quite ugly, but I don't know where I want to put them right now, so for now they're going to go over there so that they're out of my way. And the skeleton is going to try and shoot me. That might be a problem. I don't want it to accidentally kill the zombie by trying to shoot me, so I need to be careful. Pressing F3 and B should show me some chunk borders right there, and I need to hit the boat. There it is right there. I don't want to accidentally hit the zombie or the skeleton, and I would use my sword to make it faster, but I think my sword has sweeping edge, which will kill both the zombie and the skeleton in one hit. Okay, there we go. No, they're fighting each other. No! No! Why did you do that? Okay, at least I can get you. I can put you in a minecart. No. Go in the minecart. Why won't he go in the minecart? There we go. I was starting to think that maybe zombies can't go in minecarts, but I know for sure that they can. So now he should just go all the way over there. It really sucks that I lost the skeleton during that process. I even had name tags prepared. I was going to name the skeleton Shelly, but unfortunately Shelly died because Damien got mad at her. So I'm going to name this zombie Damien. At least I could save him. Poor Shelly though. I guess I'll have to make a grave for her at some point. I'm just going to take away this temporary rail system real quick, and then I'll get started planning the little houses I want to build over there. So the floor of this first building here is going to be made out of cobblestone, and it's also going to be raised up by 1 block. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Then the walls are going to be made out of birch wood, and I'll do that 4 blocks high. Of course, I'm going to need a place for a door, which I think will be right here. Actually, I'll do the door 1 block over so that it's not so close to the wall on the inside of the house. And for now, I'm going to leave out windows. I'll add those in later. Part of the outline for the roof is going to be in cobblestone, so I'm going to go ahead and place a stair right there and another stair next to it, just like that, and then an upside down stair right there to start the shape of the roof. Then on both sides, on top of this upside down stair, I'm just going to place a full block. Then on top of the full block, a right side up stair, upside down stair, then another full block. Then again, I'll do a stair, upside down stair, then I'm going to leave it just like that and do that on the other side. Then instead of a full block here, I'm going to do another stair, then a full block in the middle. And that shape can be repeated on the other side of the building. Only a tiny bit of trouble with the tree being in the way, but I'll be able to keep the tree there. It's just missing a couple leaves, which you can't even really notice. Now I'm going to fill in the rest of the roof with oak wood. And of course, after putting the rest of the roof on there, I need to fix these holes on the side. I'll just bring up the birch wood all the way up to the top. One of the most important steps in this process is going to be adding details. As you could probably tell before I added all of this stuff onto this house, it was looking very boring and kind of flat, and just adding a porch and a few other things around the place made it a lot less boring. On the outside here, like I've already mentioned, I added the porch and I also textured the roof a little bit. I added mossy cobblestone and also spruce stairs and planks to the roof to just make it a little bit less plain and simple. I really like these potted plants I have here. I used a decorated pot and put a smaller flower pot on top with a dead bush in it, and then these azalea leaves on top, and it looks like the plant is in the decorated pot. Around on the side of the house, I have these flower pots by the windows. That just makes this wall back here look a lot less flat. And then around the back, I did a similar thing out front, except for I added a little garden off of the porch, and the porch out back is a lot smaller to make room for these houses. And of course, on the other side over here, I added more flowers just to, again, make this wall look less flat. I also went ahead and decorated the inside, which is also very simple. I just have some bookshelves, flowers and pots. I have a little crafting area over here, and up here, tons of storage along with a bed. Nobody's really going to be actually using this house, but I figured, like, if you guys are going to build this house, you probably want to build it with lots of storage so that you can put all of your Minecraft blocks inside of the chests and barrels. Then downstairs here by the door that leads out to the garden, I have a diamond hoe. I got it from the ancient city. I didn't know what to do with all of the diamond hoes that I got from the ancient cities, so I guess I'm using one as decoration now. And I also have some wheat and seeds in here just from the garden out back. Very simple, but also very cute. Now it's time to get started on the other two houses. This second building here is going to be more of an L shape, and to achieve that I went 7 blocks across right here on this front panel, and then 5 blocks here, another 5 blocks here, and then another 7 blocks here. This on the back wall should be about 10 blocks, and then over here on the side another 10 blocks just to connect these 3 walls together. And to add more depth to this build, I added the pillar blocks a whole block away from the rest of the wall so that it adds a little bit more shape. That way the walls on this building aren't so flat. Now for the roof on this house, I'm going to take some cobbled deep slate stairs and place one on the side of this oak block right here, and then another and an upside down one just like that to start off. This is exactly the same thing as I did on the other house to start the outline there. Then on top of that upside down stair, a full block, then a right side up stair on top of that with an upside down stair coming off of it, another regular stair, and then an upside down stair, and repeating that on the other side. Then on top of this upside down stair, another full block, then an upside down stair, a right side up stair, and a full block in the middle, and this should connect. This roof shape is very similar to the very first roof shape that we made, but this one is just a little bit flatter. It's not as pointed. Now that I have this cobbled deep slate outline, I'm going to take some spruce wood and fill that in. And of course, just like I did on the other house, I need to make sure I fill in this blank space right here where the oak wood should go up. And it just started thundering randomly. Crazy. Even though this house isn't exactly gigantic, I still have quite a bit of space to work with in here. Now that I've added in this floor, I have 2 stories to this house, which means even more space to work with. And normally I would just put a ladder leading up to the 2nd story, but I think I'm going to try and make a spiral staircase. I think the best way to do this spiral staircase will just be to place some birch stairs going all the way up like this around this oak pillar. It's not technically a spiral staircase because it's not really tall enough. I could have made it more like a spiral staircase, but I think this works better. It's kind of small, it fits in the space nicely, and it's a lot better looking than a ladder. At the top of these stairs, to make sure I don't accidentally fall down right here, I'm just going to add a few oak fences and also a lantern on top of here for some light. Another thing I'm going to do to the inside of this house is add a wall right here to make a few more rooms. And in the corner of this door right here, I'm going to put some stairs to make it more rounded off. I think that looks a lot better than just leaving it so square. And since now on the upstairs I have this little oak line, I'm going to continue this wall upward. I wonder if it would look bad if I actually replaced this floor with maybe just a birch plank. That kind of looks weird because the walls are oak wood. Sometimes I really wish I could place slabs right here and then place birch slabs on top of that. Instead, it just goes like that. I want it to be flush with this floor. There's no reason why I can't place a half slab there. Come on. I guess I'll just have to have this line of oak right there, and then maybe later on I will cover that up with some carpet. And now that I have my rooms that I want sectioned out, I'm going to add windows, of course. I'm going to put a window right here because this is going to be a bedroom. I am also going to put a window here, and I might as well put the same kind of window right about there. In the downstairs, I think I want to try and put a window right here and another one right about here. And maybe I'll even put one on this wall. I think for now I'm going to leave these 2 walls windowless because I want to put the kitchen right here, so I'm not sure where exactly I want the windows yet. I ended up putting no windows on these walls because the kitchen takes up the entire space. I ended up using polished diorite for the countertops. These are just the smoker furnaces, but they're placed backwards. And then I put detector rails on top, so it kind of looks like a stove top. And then I have this little chiseled bookshelf with cookbooks in it. Right here I placed down a campfire and then I used my shovel to put it out, and I have potatoes, some steak, and some chicken on there. It looks like it's about to be cooked on the stovetop and maybe on the oven too. Of course, I have these barrels acting as cabinets. They're all empty, but they look really nice there as cabinets. And you cannot forget a sink with a tripwire hook as the faucet. I used some iron and an iron door to kind of look like a fridge. And this brewing stand is kind of supposed to represent a coffee machine. We don't have that in Minecraft, so the brewing stand was the next best thing. Of course, next to the kitchen, we have a dining room table with a nice clock hanging on the wall. I also have a tiny bit of storage over here with some light on top hiding underneath the stairs. I don't know what you would put in here, but it's there. Before you enter into the kitchen though, there is this front room, which I also have some storage in, just some flowers and flower pots, some light, and also some paintings hanging on the wall. Now, if I turn back around and go upstairs, there is also some decorations up here. I have this bookshelf right at the top of the stairs with, again, some more storage and a wonderful couch. We can sit here on the couch all day if I wanted to. There's no TV because there's not really any TVs in Minecraft, and plus I didn't really have space for it in this house, but there is a couch. And across from the couch there is a bedroom, which I'll use this bed real quick. Of course, in the bedroom there is storage. This is like maybe a dresser or something, and a painting and some flowers and stuff just to feel nice and cozy. And of course, I covered up this oak wood on the floor with gray carpet. You can't even tell that there's like a weird line in the floor there. Outside on the front of the house here, I have some basic decorations. I put upside down spruce stairs with some flower pots on top, and also I used the same kind of decorated pot plant design as I did in front of the first house I built. And of course, outside of this second house, there is a garden, just like the first house. It's not in the back this time, it's out front, because out back there is just simply not enough room. I put a tree here instead, and I tried to break up these empty walls as much as I possibly could with some plant pots with roses in them. Even though this house is very basic, it only has just a few blocks making up the entire thing, it still looks really cute. Now I just need to build this very last house right here. And with this third house completely finished, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss when I upload. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!